Did you know many people with chronic illness or long-term conditions are unable to follow their prescribed treatments, such as medication and exercises? Older folk like our parents or grandparents might find it difficult to remember what meds to take and when to take them. People being treated for conditions like obesity might find it hard to follow exercise routines and control their diets. Non-adherence makes up approximately 50% of patients coping with chronic disease and long-term conditions, and this can lead to serious problems like stroke, kidney failure, or even premature death. This phenomenon is mostly due to confusion, neglect, and lack of motivation, amongst many other psychological reasons, most of which can be mitigated by support and encouragement from a family member or buddy. SuperMD enables patients to be connected real-time to their caregiver. A caregiver can be a son, a daughter, or even a best friend, even if that person is living in another city. SuperMD empowers patients to be independent while making sure someone is always looking out for them. So how does SuperMD work? The patient is notified to take meds, measurements, or to exercise, depending on what is prescribed and set in the patient's therapies. The caregiver is notified instantly when the patient performs his or her therapies. The caregiver may respond with an emoji or message of encouragement. Alternatively, should a patient not respond to notifications, the caregiver will be notified as well. Alerts can be set if blood pressure or any readings breach preset parameters. This allows the caregiver to intervene and take early action, thereby preventing potentially more serious issues. All this information is stored securely and can be downloaded in PDF for your next doctor's visit. Other features include activity tracking and reminders to both the patient and caregiver whenever meds are running low. SuperMD stays on top of things, giving users peace of mind while supporting independent and safe living. Setting up SuperMD is easy. If you are a caregiver, download the app and simply choose Caregiver. Fill in your details and then Invite Patient. Fill in your patient's details, click Invite, and SuperMD instantly sends an invitation to your patient via SMS and email. Proceed to set medications, dosages, time for intake, confirm reminders, and update inventory settings. You may set refill reminders for each medication. Click Save. If your patient is required to take measurements such as blood pressure, glucose, weight, temperature, or blood oxygen, click on the Therapies menu button and select Set Measurement. Select the measurement required, set the time for measurements to be taken, and confirm reminder settings. Targeted activities such as daily steps can also be set in this section. Click Save. Lastly, you'll be notified of your patient's progress, defaults, or even breached parameters. Caregiver notifications are by default already preset. Open Caregiver notifications and change settings to suit your preference. Remember to always save changes. The patient simply needs to download SuperMD, select Patient, and log in with his or her phone number and accept terms of use. All the patient's therapies will automatically appear in his SuperMD app, and he simply needs to respond and acknowledge therapies when notified. For your convenience, SuperMD can pair with many devices to make inputting measurements easier. If you do not own any of the paired devices listed, simply select Manual in the drop-down menu. If you're an independent patient or simply want to make sure you don't miss any of your therapies, Simply install the SuperMD app and once done, select Patient. Fill in your profile, then proceed to Set Therapies. In the menu at the top right of the screen, select Set Medication. Proceed to set medications, dosages, time for intake, confirm reminders, and update inventory settings. You may set refill reminders for each medication. Click Save. If you're required to take measurements such as blood pressure, glucose, weight, temperature, INR, or blood oxygen, click on the Therapies menu button and select Set Measurement. Select the measurement required, set the time for measurements to be taken, and confirm reminder settings. You may add multiple measurements. Daily targets for steps or other activities may also be set here. Click Save. You may wish to appoint a member of your family or a buddy to keep a lookout for you and help ensure you follow your daily therapies. Simply click Invite Caregiver at the top right of your patient dashboard, choose from contacts, or simply input his or her name, mobile phone number, and email address. Your caregiver will receive a message to install SuperMD. Please ensure your caregiver has been informed, as he will be required to accept your invitation. Let SuperMD take care of you and your loved ones.